everyone and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. My name is Wes and today we're going to be looking at a preview of Tonga versus Romania, the final pool clash for these two sides. The match will take place in Stade Pierre Mauroy and will be refereed by the Australian Angus Gardner. Now, since their first meeting in 2013, the teams have faced each other on 4 occasions, winning 2 apiece. However, Romania, though, have won the most recent of those encounters with a score of 32 points to 20 in Bucharest 2 years ago. But the other 3 matches all finished within 1 score. Now, Tonga have lost each of their 3 matches at this year's Rugby World Cup. However, they've won at least 1 at each of their previous 4 campaigns, last failing to win a pool game in the edition of the tournament back in 2003, so they will be desperate for a win. Tonga scored 3 tries during their most recent pool stage match against South Africa, becoming the first side to score 3 tries against the Springboks at the Rugby World Cup since Japan did in 2013, who also scored 3 tries. Now, Tonga head coach Tuatai Kefu has announced his squad to face Romania in Lyon on Sunday, with the most capped player, Sonatane Takolua, returning at scrum half to captain the team. So let's have a closer or more in-depth look at that team. At number 1 is Siegfried Fisihui. At 2 it's Paula Ngauma. At 3 it's Ben Tameafuna. At 4 Halaleva Fifita. At number 5 then we've got Adam Coleman. At 6 is Semisi Paia. 7 then Sione Taliatui. At 8 Siono Vaila Anu. Then looking at your backline, at number 9 the captain Sonatane Takolua. Number 10 William Havili. Number 11 Afusipa Taumaupeoa. At 12 Peter Aki. 13 then George Maola. At 14 Solomon Kata. And 15 is Salisi Pietau. Looking then to the bench for replacements, number 16 is Siona Anga Ale Angi. At 17 is Paula Latu. 18 then is Siate Tokoalai. At 19 is Siti Veni Mafi. At 20 is Penitoa Fenau. 21 Mano Sui Paia. At 22 Patrick Pellegrini. And at 23 is Krayen Tau Moafauloa. So, former All Black George Maola is set to make a belated Rugby World Cup debut at the age of 32 after serving a 5-match suspension in the starting 15, showing 6 changes of personnel and 1 positional switch. Now, Maola replaces another ex-All Black, Malachi Fekitoa, at the centre. Aki and fullback Salesi Pietau are the only ever presence for Tonga at this Rugby World Cup, having played in all 240 minutes of their matches to date. An impressive stat for the two Tongans. Former Wallaby Adam Coleman makes his first start of Rugby World Cup 23 after 2 benched appearances the day after his 32nd birthday, and the only change to the front 5 of the pack. Now, Tonga's most capped player, Sonatane Takolua, is handed his first start of the tournament at scrum half, partnering William Havili and captaining the team. Tight head Ben Tameafuna, who relinquishes the captaincy, is the only prop to have scored 2 tries in this year's Rugby World Cup and has made more carries and beaten more defenders per 80 minutes than any other prop in the competition. He put in a massive effort against the South Africans last week. Now, open side Siona Havili Tawuluti has made at least 8 more tackles than any other player in this year's Rugby World Cup, so a huge defensive effort from the Tongan. Now, moving over to the Romanian side and having a look at what their form's looking like. Romania have scored 8 points and conceded 242 at this year's World Cup tournament. Their average of 2.7 points per game is currently the lowest of any team in the edition of Rugby World Cup, while only Japan in '95 have conceded more points per game in a campaign than the Oaks have this year, so they will be looking to turn around their fortunes. Romanian head coach Eugene Upjock has named a matchday 23 to face Tonga, with hooker Ovidiu Kogajukuru to captain a team showing 9 changes from the defeat to Scotland. Regular captain Christy Chikira drops out of the 23 altogether. So looking at that side in more depth, number 1 is Alexandru Savin, 2 is the captain Ovidiu Kojukaru, at 3 is Alexandru Godas, number 4 is the big Adrian Motok, 5 is Marius Ifitumukuik, at 6 is Vlad Nekluau, at 7 is Christy Bobok, rounding out the forwards at 8 is Andre Gorin. Getting into your backline, at number 9 is Florin Surugiu, at 10 is Alan Konach, now number 11 is Talewali Sikue, 12 is Fonavai Tangiamana, 13 then at Tevita Manumau, 14 is Nicholas Onotu, 15 then Marius Simonescu. Into replacements, number 16 is Robert Emerscu, 17 is Lulian Hartig, 18 is Costel Bortilla, 19 Florian Russo, 20 is Damien Stratilla, 21 is Gabriel Rapuno, 22 is Alexandru Bucur, and 23 is Mihai Graure. Now, head coach Upjock has made 9 changes, as we mentioned, to his starting 15, and has handed the captain's armband to hooker Ovidui Kojokaru, who missed the record defeat to Scotland. This will be the first time that the captain, as age 26, has captained the side of Romania on the occasion of his 34th test. Number 8, Cristi Cichiara, who has led Romania throughout the World Cup 23, drops out of the match stage 23 altogether, with Andrei Gorin replacing him at the back of the pack. Now, Adrian Motok is the only Romanian player to have played in every minute of the Oaks campaign so far, and that record could remain intact as he gets a 4th start at the Rugby World Cup 23 in the second row. Scrum half Florian Surugiu will draw level with Macovei as Romania's 3rd most capped player, 104 caps behind Catalan Fercu, who has 109, and his former halfback partner Florian Vlaclu at 129 after being handed his first start of 23 campaign. Simonescu has been sent to the sin bin in 2 of his 3 appearances at Rugby World Cup against Ireland and Scotland. He is the only Romanian player to have received multiple yellow cards in the Rugby World Cup campaign, in the Oaks Rugby World Cup campaign. Backs Alexandre Bucuru and Mihai Graure, both recent additions to Romania 23 squad, will make their Rugby World Cup debuts if called upon from the bench. So guys, there are the teams, there are a few stats. Please let us know in those comments down below, who do you think will come out victorious in this final pool game? It's all to play for, neither side having won a single match so far, but make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and until I see you next time, it's bye for now.